objective of this program is to generate random quiz files. This is a mini project which creates different 35 quizzes and creates multiple choice questions for each quiz in random order and provide correct answer and 3 random wrong answers for each question in the random order and writes the quizzes to 35 text files and writes the answer keys to 35 text files. See here, 35 different quiz files will be created and in each quiz file the questions will be different. Okay, means the questions are shuffled in the random order. Therefore in each quiz file there will be different ordered questions and for each quiz file it generates the answer as well as stores the answer keys in 35 different text files which are mapped to different 35 quiz questions files. Okay, to do this we have used Jupyter Notepad practically. Here in the Jupyter Notepad, as you can see, there is a dictionary used. Okay, dictionary used called as capitals. In capitals dictionary, different states as well as its capitals are stored. States and capitals are stored. Okay, for simplicity, we are going to create 20 quiz files. Inside the loop, we are given for quiz number in range 20. It creates it creates a number in the quiz number variable from 0 to 19. Okay, 0 to 19. And the quiz files, different quiz, 20 quiz files will be created by using open statement because we are given open statement inside the for loop. Okay, quiz file variable equal to open capitals quiz percentage txt is the file name. It is nothing but capital quiz percentage 1 for first quiz file when quiz number is 0 because 0 plus 1 is 1 is displayed in the place of percentages. Therefore, the first quiz file is capital quiz 1, second quiz file is capital quiz 2, third quiz file is capital quiz 3. Like that, different 20 quiz files are generated. Okay, because we are given a looping in the range from 1 to 19. Okay, now similarly answer key files also created with the name capital quiz answers dot txt, capital quiz answers 1 dot txt, capital quiz answers 2 dot txt, capital quiz answers 3 dot txt. Like that, different 20 files will be created in the write mode. Okay, both files will be opened in the write mode. In the place of percentages, quiz num plus 1 is stored. Inside the loop, inside the same loop, for quiz file, that is for question file, this heading will be written as name, date, period. And next, below that, after 20 spaces, state capitals quiz form 1, state capital quiz form 2, state capital quiz form 3. Like that, for different 20 quiz files, it displays the heading state capitals quiz form 1, state capital quiz form 2, state capital quiz form 3, and it also allows the user to write the name, date and period. It's just given the heading, in front of that user can write their name and date, period of quiz. Okay, after that, see, as I told, different quiz file will hold the questions in different order, quiz questions in a different order. Okay, therefore there is a random dot shuffle method. Before using random dot shuffle method, we are going to retrieving keys, that is nothing but capitals, from dictionary capitals. You know that in the dictionary in the dictionary state name and capital is stored. State name and capital is stored. State name and capital is stored. Now state name acts as keys, capitals acts as values. Okay, first it's going to retrieve the list of capitals. The list of states, the list of states. It's going to retrieve list of states by using capitals dot keys method. Okay, it is nothing but list of states stored to the variable states. The dictionary name is capital. Okay, it is going to randomly shuffling. Okay, random dot shuffle states, shuffling these states which is stored in the states list. Okay, now here for question number in range 10, for each quiz file we are going to write 10 questions. If you are willing to write 35 questions, you can write 35 questions, but for simplicity, to avoid the overwriting of data, more data, I have generated the loop for only 10 questions. Okay, 10 questions in range 10, question number in range 10. Now first, correct answer will be retrieved. Generating multiple choices with correct answers is also a trickiest part of this quiz. Okay, how it will be performed by this code? See, first, correct answer will be stored in the correct answer variable which makes use of capitals dictionary with the states list and question number. You know, the states of question number provides the key to the capitals dictionary, and for that particular key, what is the value? That value will be stored in the correct answer. Correct answer provides the correct capital of particular state in the variable correct answer, and then remaining the wrong answer need to be shuffled. Okay, for that purpose, first all the values from capitals dictionary will be stored in the variable wrong answers. Okay, this variable wrong answers contain all the values of the list, all the values of the list. Okay, now deleting wrong answers indicates, see, actually the wrong answer contain all the values, means all the possible values of that question, all the possible answers of that question. Here list, this list capitals dot values contain all the values of dictionary. Why we need to store all the values in the variable wrong answer? There are different 35 states and capitals. All those 35 values are stored in the wrong answer. Why it is required to store all 35 values? Because see, for each random quiz and for each question in the quiz, we need to generate different multiple choices. That multiple choices should be different with the correct answer. There should be one correct answer and 3 different multiple choices. Totally 4 options should be available. To generate different 4 options, we are making use of all values of the dictionary, and then we are deleting the correct value. Okay, we are deleting the correct value from that list, okay, of that particular question. Okay, the correct value will be deleted, and in the remaining values of the wrong answer list, we are selecting 3 different wrong answers by using random dot sample. From wrong answer list, we are picking 3 different wrong answers, and wrong answer now holds only 3 different wrong answers with 1 correct answer. Once again, see, wrong answer will be concatenated with the correct answer, and correct answer as well as wrong answers are stored in the answer options variable or list, Okay, and once again this answer options will be shuffled so that every time there should not be correct answer in the dth option. For that purpose, once again answer options are shuffled. Okay, now the write process to the quiz file happens this way. Quiz file.write percentage yes, that is according to question number. If it is question number 1, what is the capital of percentage yes? Okay, in the place of this percentage yes, first no, in the place of first percentage yes, question number +1, and next what's the capital of particular question? Okay, what's the capital of particular state's question number? Okay, because it is random generation of question in the states list, in the states list it takes question number as the index. Therefore it is asking what's the capital of particular states. Okay, from states list it retrieve different states, but here according to question number, for question number 1 it retrieves what's the capital of state 1. Okay, and for question number 2 it gives the question what's the capital of state 2. Okay, what's the capital of states in index 2, gives a second state. And for question number 3, what's the capital of state from states of question number 3, states of 3. Okay, that state will be displayed in the place of percentages. Like that, for each question it gives different states to ask what's the capital of those states. Okay, once it writes the question by using this statement, the next step is to write multiple choices. There are 4 multiple choices. It's going to write those 4 multiple choices for I in range 1 to 4, means it takes from 1 to 4, and quiz file.write. Okay, in the next line of the question it writes different options in this way. Okay, it is giving A, B, C, D. Okay, A, B, C, D, and in the place of I it's going to give 1, 2, 3, 4. See, for I1 in the place of percentages it gives A, B, C, D of 1, comma answer options of 1. Okay, what it does, out of this A, B, C, D, first A. Okay, it gives A when I equals 1, and answer options of I. From answer options list first answers it display. Like that, for different 4 choices. Okay, when I equal to 1 it chooses A from A, B, C, D. When I equals 2 it chooses B and answer options of 2. For C, answer options of 3. For D, answer options of 4. In that way it displays or it stores multiple options to answer. Okay, you can see here in this quiz file. See here, for first question 1, what is the capital of Mendoza, and then A, B, C, D. Okay, first when I equals 1, A, and from answer options of 1, B answer options of 2, C answer options of 3, D answer options of 4. In this way the question will be stored. Okay, with the multiple choices for each question. Okay, here it is stored different 10 questions because I have programmed for different 10 questions by giving question number in the range 0 to 9. Okay, therefore it is giving 10 different questions. Okay, now once it writes all multiple choices, there are 4 choices, this loop will finishes, then it goes to new line. Now next step is to write the answer to answer file. Anyhow we are created answer file and we have to write answer to answer file for that particular question which is available in the question file. Okay, here also percentage yes. Okay, in the place of first percentage yes, question number will be displayed because question number is starting from 1. Okay, it is in the loop, it is from 0 plus 1 becomes 1. Now ABCD of answer key, see here it's giving correct answer with the help of ABCD answer options dot index correct answer. As we know here which is the correct answer. Now out of ABCD it has to display choice of correct answer, either A or B or C or D. Therefore from ABCD it takes index which is nothing but from answer options dot index of correct answer. You know that in the answer options there are 3 wrong answers and 1 correct answer. Okay, that correct answers index will be retrieved or extracted from ABCD. Okay, try to understand. Out of ABCD it takes correct answers index for extracting either A or B or C or D. Okay, thus it displays the correct answer for each question. For each question correct answer will be displayed. Once it displays correct answer for each question, this process will be continued. This process will be continued for all different questions from question number 1 to 10 in a particular quiz file. In a quiz file 1. Okay, in the quiz file 1 for quiz num 1. For second quiz, once again same process will be repeated like that. For 20 different quizzes here, each quiz have 10 different questions and 10 different questions will be returned to quiz file and its multiple choices will be written as the options that required to be selected, and then in the answer file its answer also written. Okay, and during storing different questions, once again the questions are shuffled. Okay, questions are shuffled by using random.shuffle. Okay, and then those 10 questions will be asked according to different states which is written or which is stored in the states list. Okay, as well as answers will be shuffled and wrong answer also concatenated. Okay, and correct answer also written in the answer key file dot write method. Okay, by using answer key file dot write method. Okay, if you run this program, you can't see output here because everything is written to the file. To see that file you have to go to your folders and see here I generated different text different 20 quiz files. It starts from capital quiz 1 to capital quiz 20 and here it is in a increasing order. Therefore after 1 it is displaying 10 indicates there 2 also there. Okay, okay, and then 11 12 till 20 and here at the beginning I created different 35 files and next I reduced it to 20. Anyhow it's showing all the 35 files, no problem because already created. As well as it is created answers, quiz answers different 20 35 first because in the first iteration I created 35 files, next I reduced it to 20 files. Okay, for each quiz file it stores the quiz in this way. Okay, you can open and you can see the quiz file 10 contain different 10 questions. What is the capital of Florida? What is the capital of Georgia. This is quiz file 10. Okay. If you see a quiz file 12, it gives you different. See, what's a capital A? Arkansas. What's a capital A? Missouri. Like that. So it's very nice project. Each quiz file having different 10 questions, and the set of questions of quiz files are different. Means first quiz file in a particular order and second quiz file will be in different order. Third quiz file questions will be in one more order. Okay, the questions are shuffled. You can't get same ordered questions in another quiz file. Okay, and there are also multiple choices with the correct answer. Correct answer also shuffled here. Okay, now if you try to see the answers, how the answers are stored, you can see the answers here. Capital quiz answers 1.txt. This is the answer for first quiz file. Okay, for first question answer C, for second question answer A, for third question answer D, like that. Okay, for 10 questions there are different correct answers for 10 questions. Okay, and this is for capital quiz answers 1, which is for question capital quiz question 1. Okay, capital quiz 1.txt. What's a capital of Minnesota? Its answer is stored 1C. 1C is St. Paul. Okay, like that. Okay, you can see the output in different files. Okay, very nice project which is given, which is written with the very minimum number of lines. Okay, only very less number of lines of code. Okay, which generated a good quiz project. Okay, this is a very nice mini small project with a very less number of codes. You can extend this project with more number of states and capitals, and you can generate more number of quiz files by giving this till 35 or up to 50. And in each quiz file you can generate different 20 questions or 30 questions by changing this number. Okay, you can do it.